So take two. Anywho, hi, zit. Ooh, how's it? My name is Sally. I am Wool Diaries on Instagram and on Ravelry, and this is my podcast. It is episode 24. Today is the 21st of April, and yes, thank you to all new and returning subscribers to my channel. Thank you for watching me. And to all the members of the Ravelry group, which is just Wool Diaries podcast on Ravelry. Last week, manners failed me. So last week I received the skull. Well, it's not a poster. It's a, I don't know what you call it. It's a print, but it's really block mounted, of skulls for my birthday, and I received a skull puzzle for my birthday, and I totally forgot to say thank you to Aileen, who's A Candy on Ravelry. Sorry, Sparky's just trying to come and lie down and squish by my feet, and he's actually too big. Ah! You're too big. He doesn't think so. I also forgot to say thank you to Lady Int N48, who's Deborah on Ravelry, for gifting me the handbrake cow pattern. I totally forgot, but I did, and I will still say it again. If you want one with all the manners, then go watch Pink Hair Girl, Sally Jane. She's the Sally with the manners. So let's start. It's been a week. It's been the first week back at school. We're hectic. But anywho, let's do the sport real quick sticks. The Bulls played against the Sharks at the Shark Tank, and we won. Which means we are now first overall in the South African Conference and second overall in the three countries conference. The Super 15 rugby is played by clubs from New Zealand. There's 5 from each country, 5 from New Zealand, 5 from South Africa, and 5 from Australia. And they all play against each other, and yeah, it gets a bit complicated later on. We had a Grand Prix this weekend, the Bahrain Grand Prix, and Lewis Hamilton won. And Rosberg came second, but don't quote me on that. So that was Mercedes 1 and 2. I am also watching the IPL, and my team is, which is the Indian Premier League. My team is the RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore. Why? Because Chris Gayle plays for them. We played against the Mumbai Indians, and we lost. We haven't played we had only played 2 games, and the Mumbai Indians have played 5. Yeah, we haven't played for a while. Anywho, my 2 cents, Chris Gayle forgot how to bat. However, AB de Villiers, who's South African, he came into bat, and wow, he was like on fire. He just carried on from where he left off at the World Cup. He got 41 runs off of 11 balls. The quickest IPL 50, however, was 50 runs off of 15 balls. So he was going to go smash that record. Badoosh. Let's see. What else have I got to talk to you about today? Oh, I've got no foes. The weather. Let's just chat about the weather. Saturday late afternoon, early evening, we had a frickin' hailstorm. What the hell? I've said it before, I live in Joburg in Gauteng, and Joburg, Gauteng is supposed to be dry in the winter, not wet. That's the coast, not us. if I look out the window and I look at the trees and everything outside the window, they're all still bright green, and they're not supposed to be. And the grass, yeah, the grass is a little bit brown where it's dying off, which is also right, but it's still too green here, far too green. So today the weather is going to be from 12 to 23 degrees Celsius, which is 54 to 73 degrees Fahrenheit. For you who have not done the metric revolution. So now that's all the faff. There's a little bit more faff at the end, but not too much faff. This is going to be a quick episode because I was a bad mom and I forgot to go get something for Matthew for school today, and he needs it just after first break, so I need to vuma and go get it and then drop it off. Of course, I actually forgot. So let's get into the knitting. So our April socks, Sally and Sally knit socks for the year, is Heart Lamb in the Painting Eggs colorway. And you can see I don't have anything attached. Oh, so that means I have a sock. Just one. And I have a heel. I love the way that it changed. So this is just my normal rounded toe, 64 stitches on 2.25 millimeter, fish lips kiss heel. Zoom all the way until the leg and the foot are the same length, and then do my cuff. 20 rounds. And I love it. Today's mission, if you choose to accept it, is I'm going to cast on the toe. I'm going to cast on, and today I want to get to hopefully to the heel. I can do it. Alright, and I'm knitting it on my 9-inch ChiaoGoo circular, which somebody said looks like dolly needles because they're so little. 2.25. From the wonderful Gina of naturalyarns.co.za. Hello, my yarn pimp. Talking about the yarn pimp, Gina and I are doing a sort of a knit along. Although she keeps telling me I'm going too fast, and I don't think so. I'm going flippant slowly, and I think you'll all agree with me. I hope you will. So we're doing the Mama Vertebrae. We're both doing it out of Manos Serena. Yeah, Manos Serena. I'm using the Wild Flowers colorway. Gina, I've totes my gates. Forgotten what colorway you're using. Go check her Instagram. No, she hasn't Instagrammed it. Oh, can't remember. Anyway, it's a very neutral colorway that she's using. It's very pretty. So I've got ends coming off of ends. This thing, I tried to put it away last night so it would be easy for me to pick up this morning, and I was like, all of the ends, where are they going? So what have I done? Last week I think I had finished the skein of the body and I was ready to pick up the sleeve, or I had picked up the sleeve, I can't remember. So I've picked up the sleeve. Okay, and somebody asked me why I use all of the stitch markers going down my arms. Well, first of all, for the Mama Vertebrae pattern, the sleeve is not long sleeve, it's short sleeve, or kind of like, not very short sleeve, but like, yeah. So I wanted long sleeve. So first of all, I put them in because I've modified it. Second of all, the sleeves on the Mama Vertebrae are quite large. So I've done, every single one of these is a decrease. So I've done quite a lot of decreases to get down to the to the cuff. Hold on, let me take my, let me take my, okay, here you go. So if I put it on, okay, it mustn't come all the way up to the top because I've still got the oh, look at that. It's still a bit baggy, which is fine because I can put something underneath it, which is fine. Only thing is, I'm not too sure about the cuff. The cuff is a bit loosey-goosey, but we'll see. We'll see. So I love it. So I've done, we saw last week, I've done, it's just underneath the boobage. And then I did a sleeve. I finished the sleeve on Saturday. That was my Saturday. And then last night I picked up the other sleeve and I've started the other sleeve. I've started the other sleeve. You see, I've got a one in the tangle. And I promise I'm not knitting fast on this. I'm being very slow because I should have finished both sleeves already by today. But I'm knitting very slow. So I've got, look at all these ends. Holy cow. There's just this like an ends galore and there's another one coming here. I'll sort it out once I rejoin the body and figure out where all the ends are and sew it all in and flip. My Sakyon blanket I have knitted, except for today. Oh, I need to do that. I have knitted a square day. I didn't do over the weekend. Why didn't I do over the weekend? I don't know. But I will show that next week. I've decided I'll show it once a month on the last podcast of every month. I will show my second. Otherwise, because I'm only doing maximum like 7 or 5 squares, you're going to get a bit bored. So I'm going to show, I'll show that to you next time. So those are all the things that I am knitting on. I have no ephos. What else? Okay, so news for all ye South Africans. For all ye South Africans, some news. Yarn Stash PMB. There is a link to her website down here. She is having a sale. She was having it last week, I forgot. 25% off all the stock listed in her shop until May the 15th. Now I debated whether I was going to tell yes or not because I want more. I have ordered, but I want more. I know you all are going to go buy it all. Oh well, you know what? It's fate. If it's still there, what I want, after you all go empty out your shop, then it was fated. I was supposed to have it. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to say was, so go check Yarn Stash PMB. The link is down below. Go check out her stuff. I've knitted with her 100% merino sock yarn. I've got her nylon merino sock yarn in my stash to knit. I bought that at HobbyX. And I might have ordered some of her DK. You know I did. Okay, I ordered some of her DK. Let's actually check where it is. Right, so my shop. I launched my new shop. It's still not international. I'm debating that. Okay, so just take a chill. It's yarnbling.co.za. I have shwe medium bags. I have 100% cotton inside and outside medium bags. I have notions bags, and then I have what I call bargain bins, where Sally had a not paying attention moment. So one of them I sewed the fabric upside down. So the cupcakes are upside down. One of them, instead of sewing that way, I sewed that way. But it's okay, it was just a print, not anything drastic. What's wrong with the other ones? They're all sewed right. There's nothing wrong with the sewing. There's nothing wrong with the fabric. It was just brain fart. What's going up this week are sock sacks. So these are little sacks that you can put. And what's the light doing? Your yarn, your needles, and your project. Just a sock inside. You can it up and it can go in your car, it can go in your bag. What I wanted, most of these are driven by what I want. I wanted a bag that I could put. I don't carry a huge handbag. You saw the one that I used, the one Sally Jane gave me for my birthday. It's not huge. It doesn't have a huge amount of space, and that's perfect. Even when I had little kids, I don't. The bigger my bag, the more caca I carry in it. So, caca is a technical word for stuff. I wanted a bag that I could put my sock in and put it in there without it taking up too much space. And I found all my other bags took up too much space, or like the way I pack my bag, I have a long, thin space and I couldn't get the bags into that space. And I don't want to carry another bag. I'm not a bag. I love my bags. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to carry all the things all the time. The less is more for me. So that's where the sock sack came from. Sock sacks will have spotty interior. So the exterior will be most of them are actually patterns, not prints. And then they will have a spotty interior. My medium bags all have stars. My Notions pouches are all checked or gingham. I found checked this time, which was nicer. And what else is on there? Oh, the Shwe Shwe bags, due to the nature of the fabric of Shwe Shwe, which is South African fabric, traditional fabric. It's quite stiff, so the lining is a polycotton because the cotton was too soft. It wasn't working with the rigidness of the Shwe Shwe fabric. Now, Shwe Shwe fabric, if you're going to use it for anything else, does soften up when you wash it. My medium bags are all interfaced, as well as my Notions pouches, as well as the bargain bags this time round. I am busy working on medium sacks, which are not interfaced, purely because I do like a bag that kind of stands up by itself. But I did notice, like, this is one of my prototypes. This one stands up quite nicely by itself without, you can't see that, without interfacing. So I don't actually need to worry about interfacing. I won't do it again. I promise. I promise. I promise. The sock sacks don't have any interfacing whatsoever, neither do the Shwe Shwe bags. Right. Was that all I wanted to say about my www.yarnbling.co.za? Because not the Hello Pretty site. Don't go to the Hello Pretty site. There's nothing there. Well, there is, but it says my shop is on vacation because you can't actually cancel it, which is rather irritating. So, and at 20 minutes, hoo-ha, I need to now go hang up washing and go to the art supply shop. So, with that, I will say, Tootsies, enjoy your Tuesday, enjoy your week, and remember, if you want to see progress, knit on one thing. Tootsies.